And Krishna, let's take it to our top story then, where Chinese e-commerce giant Alibaba is really ramping up its B2B presence in India through its wholesale trading platform Alibaba.com. It's really entered into a slew of partnerships with the likes of Kotak Mahindra Bank, IDBI Bank, and also Delhivery and DHL to really help small and medium enterprises do their businesses in an easier fashion. This is, of course, part of their plans to really go after the SME segment in India. Now, remember, this is coming at a time when there's been intense speculation about what Alibaba is going to do as far as the B2C play is concerned. Remember, they have investments in Snapdeal, in Paytm, but, will they acquire a company? Will they go organic? Those are some of the larger questions here, but to really give us more perspective on Alibaba's India game plan, we have Harminder Sahni joining us all the way from Gurgaon. Harminder Sahni from Wazir Advisors, someone who tracks this space very closely. Thank you for joining us live on ET Now Startup Central. Just want to get your own thoughts on, the big B2B splash that Alibaba has made today. Does it have a larger significance, and what do you really read into the slew of partnerships that they've entered into?
See, I believe B2B opportunity, and that too focused on SME, is a very, very large opportunity in India, because if you look at the spectrum of consumer products and retail, we don't have too many large players here, or not too many large brands here, or not too many large suppliers in the market. What you have is very, very large number of small and medium companies which I would say can benefit from the organization of retail and front end, whether it's happening through technology or whether it's through happening to the offline infrastructure like malls and retail stores. So I think that's a very, very large opportunity, and even in the offline world we have seen that how Walmart is making big investments into their B2B business, wholesale business which they're making in. So I think Alibaba is definitely on the right path, and they have got their fingers in the other side of the pie as well, by investment into Snapdeal and Paytm. And I think they are making the right moves, because I for one believe that India is not the market where we should be looking at one winner takes it all very soon happening. Maybe in the long term it may happen, I'm still not betting on that, but at this point of time idea should be there should be many more players, and the people who are very serious about it, they should have a finger in various corners of the same pie, and that's what Alibaba seems to be doing, and it's a good move.
All right, Harminder, this is Krishna coming to you from ET Now's Mumbai Studios. I want to ask you the big question as we are headlining this as our top story. Do you see Alibaba approaching B2C, in a similar fashion? That's the big question, by deepening ties with existing investments, say through Paytm or a Snapdeal.
See, given the restriction which we have on the investments into B2C space, I think this is probably they are hedging their bets by playing the game on all the fronts, and they will press the pedal, they will push wherever, let's say, the policies change or the rules change, or wherever they see more success. So that's why I said that it's a great strategy to have your bets on all fronts and press the pedal whichever moves very fast. So if B2C opens up and the policies are much clearer, we are waiting for that one single comprehensive policy to come into play. So I'm sure they will be watching that very carefully and do that. But even if B2C is the place where everybody wants to be, I believe in a market like India, B2B is equally significant. So it will not be either B2B or B2C you have to do. I think both of these can offer very, very large opportunities for a player like Alibaba, which knows both these games very well from their home market.
Harminder, finally, before we let you go, Flipkart announced its Big Billion Day dates just a couple of hours back, October 2nd, October 6th. Snapdeal is expected to announce it tomorrow. Amazon also, will be around the same time. How is it going to be different this time around, the whole, festive sales compared to previous years? Or, are we going to see some rationalization taken with respect to prices, with respect to discounts? And how crucial is it really going to be? Is it going to be a make or break here in that sense for the likes of Flipkart and Snapdeal?
See, I would not like to believe that it's a make or break for anybody. It's just one festive season. Yes, it's the biggest time for grabbing as much sale as you can. In terms of the difference, my belief is these brands are obviously coming out very strongly on online players. They have been doing that for last 1 year or so, that they cannot offer prices lower than their offline channels, because most of the brands, their majority of their sales still comes from offline world. So they would not allow that. Earlier there were a lot of discounts, unfair pricing which was going on. So online players were able to grab market share from the offline. So today, this festival season, I think the big difference is going to be price is not going to be the big differentiator. So what is going to be a big differentiator? It's going to be your wide range and how conveniently people can shop and how quickly they can get the deliveries, and there are no goof-ups which happen technically or otherwise. That's going to make the big difference. And I maintain that this season will be the season in which if anybody loses market share, that player will go downhill from there on. That's how it's going to be. So the biggest achievement for any player whoever is in the market coming out of this festive season will have they been able to maintain their market share, whatever they had before the festive season started. And when they will lose the share, whosoever loses the share, please make a note on that it won't be that they will lose it only to other online players. Offline world is also geared up quite well. Consumers, if they are not getting very exciting discount and huge promotions, they can very well go back to offline. So there are two things we have to watch: whether online put together is going to lose market share, and within that are any players who are going to lose market share than the overall loss together. If online is able to maintain their share together overall, as well as the players within that who are able to maintain their share, I think it will be a big achievement this season.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.